Hello, everyone. Sorry, my lights are being stubborn. I can't turn them on. I have some lights next to me. Two big ass lights that are supposed to, make it really bright. For some reason, I can't get them to turn on. Very strange. I might have to reset them. But hello, everyone. Give me another minute. Let's see if I can mess with it. I don't think the lights are the problem. I think it's a computer at this point. Hold on. I might have to manually reset. I usually never test the lights. Hello everyone, Pewee29 says hi Dub, hi all, hello Pewee29, hello Herps, good morning Mary NG. Happy competition day says Spartans, hello 28. Jukesies T, welcome everyone. Wilson says hi all, hello Wilson. Oaken Shield, good morning. Jeff Sailor says happy Town Star Tuesday. Hello, Jeff Sailor. Hello, both of the Jeffs. My name is Jeff. Also says hi, Dub. Hi, chat. Good luck. Lazy DC. Hello. Good day, Dubstep Rod. Everyone. Grassmeter says here we go again. Good luck, everyone. Competition's about to start in 2 minutes. I'm here in the waiting room, basically. I don't think these lights will come on. Also, my camera's kind of like messed up. It's like if I do this, I'm like almost out of the screen. All right. It's fine. At least it's not too dark. So like whenever I don't turn on these lights at nighttime, it's like way too dark for it to even like register, I guess, everything going on here. But it's okay. Not the best setup right now, but it's fine. Estrella, hello, haven't seen you in a while. Rock says good morning, no more globe hopefully. No, actually I got a globe yesterday. The globe still exists. Globe's still a thing. Rachel, hello. Narenthira TR. Yes, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Good morning to you. Can I join your guild? Since you are a supporter, message me on Discord and I can attempt to invite you to my supporters guild. I say attempt because I don't know, there's been situations where I can't find people's names. But send me a message on Discord. Unless you met the actual dub guild, I mean, you can join the dub guild. It's just I can't really put you in another group if that's what you meant. Guild means like two different things to me. Oh, here it is. Competition has begun. I need to register more people into the dub guild so we can get more dub tags going. So eventually everybody will be able to have a dub tag and it'll just be one whole guild for the game. Carbon, hello. Ives, hello. Ironate says, good morning, Dub. Wishing everyone a glow-free competition. Of course, that's a very nice thing to wish. Let me actually put my visualizer in the corner of my screen before I forget. All right. Yeah, you guys can't see it, but I can see it. That's fine. I keep kind of sliding off my chair too. All right. Okay, let me actually get started here. I'm gonna do Glass Rush. That's what I did in practice. There's nothing wrong with that. Hopefully everybody has a strategy for the cash rush. You know, like I talked a little bit about it in the video I just posted. That's fine. It might lag a little, you know how Town Star is. Get rid of this one. Ruka, hello. And Wilson, hi again. Yeah, so about the globe, they did push out the update. I did get a globe yesterday. For some reason, I got it in the practice server. I don't know if anybody else experienced that. But yeah, I got in the practice server. I think that almost never happens. So what's gonna happen now is you're going to see the globe. And after about 10 seconds, it's going to put a message on your screen saying disconnected, please refresh, or something like that. I'm not, I don't exactly remember what it said because it only happened to me once. And if you don't refresh after about 10 seconds, I think you get a gray screen. And then you kind of have to refresh. So like when you see the pop-up, you don't have to refresh right away. You should, but it's not gonna force you to refresh. You can still keep playing for like 10 seconds with the globe icon. And then it'll forcefully gray screen you, I guess if you want to call it that. So you will still see the globe, you will still experience it, which is unfortunate. They did say they made some updates to hopefully reduce the chance of a disconnect. We'll see how effective that is. I mean, it just kind of depends on how many people in here are saying they're getting disconnected and stuff, right? Okay, this took like 3 minutes, not the best. Okay, at least they all have passive minerals, so that's good. So time to apply the effect cards right away, or at least the important ones. See Money, hello. Rub-a-dub-dub, howdy. Jeff says, curse me already, got a globe. Already, wow, okay. Well, keep track of that, guys. Are we gonna be getting more globes or less? And yeah, we're pretty much still calling them globes. That's apparently what the community wants to call it. It's easier than saying DC or disconnect, right? Jaco just got the globe as well. Here comes the globes. I would probably get one. If it's like, you know, the same, like I don't get that many. I guess because my connection is good or something. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, it's fine. I'll delete all this stuff. I can survive without this. That way I can place down my roads. As at least there's not like a whole lot of stuff in the way here. It's not too bad. So I just have to think about what I want to put here first. This build won't be too expensive for me. Yeah, now it definitely won't be that expensive. I do need to get like a bunch of lumber and stuff though. Put some roads down. Oh, obviously I still need an auto cell. And turn on Update Town Offline. Yeah, do turn on Update Town Offline right away. Because who knows how many times you're gonna get disconnected. Planet Bob, Globe 1, did not wait for gray screen. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I mean, as soon as you notice it, just refresh. But hey, at least they put out an update for the people who don't know what's going on with the globe. Because I think that's the people who are not informed of the whole globe thing, the disconnects. Yeah, this update will help them out. Carbon says, do I have to wait until the raids are stable, or I can lot out even after an hour after I finish my build? So you don't have to wait until the rates are stable, Carbon. If the build is done and it works as it should, then good. You'll have no issues. I don't recommend logging out right away though. I would suggest, if it's possible, if you have time, to monitor it every 15-20 minutes or something, maybe an hour. And if you see that there's no issues at all, nothing's getting jammed, production rate seems okay, then you can log out and go on offline mode. But that's not a requirement. The only reason I suggest that is because, and I think you've run into this situation before, or others have, you will either realize that you made a mistake and fix it so that you get the correct production rates, or realize that, well, yeah, maybe you forgot to put something on auto sell and now items are getting jammed in your storages. So that's why I would say just keep an eye on it for a while before you go offline. But assuming everything's working perfectly, you can go offline as soon as your build is done. I don't like to do that either. I like to monitor my build for a while, at least an hour. But I mean, I understand if you gotta go somewhere or you gotta go to sleep, then yeah. Yeah, remember my gas mistake? Yeah. That can happen. Okay, so I made two designs for this. I did the Rocking Horse first because I had a lot of NFTs for Rocking Horse. And I realized that I could probably do better with Toy Tractor, plus Rocking Horses is really expensive build. It's 5 times more expensive than Toy Tractor. So now I'm doing Toy Tractor. I did test the Toy Tractor build out. It was much better. It should get me 10% more stars than even Rocking Horse would. And it's way cheaper. And it needs less NFTs. But less NFTs is a good thing in this case because it's still cheaper to build. So if I have an insane amount of NFTs and even Rocking Horse is not good for me, there's no shot that anybody should be doing Rocking Horse. And bicycles, you shouldn't even have considered bicycles. I don't know why anybody would have. So Toy Tractor's the meta. I don't really understand why anybody would do anything else. So I really hope, for the sake of being competitive, that you are doing Toy Tractor. And I do think the team did a terrible job at balancing the star boosts for the different items. But as far as the Toy Tractor competition goes, I'm okay with it. It's something that we've never actually done. We did snow globes, but we didn't actually do Toy Tractors by themselves. So this is new. So that's cool. And it uses several NFTs that we've already had in the past, so that's cool as well. So I think the Toy Tractor meta is okay. The thing with these metas is that they boost 3 different items, right? Like the garage sale one. Yeah, I see people keep asking, like, so like, what's the best thing to make? Like, somebody else do my research for me situation, which is fine. But there's also people that they assume, they're like, okay, I'm just gonna do Rocking Horse. They just assume one thing. And they don't realize that that's like the worst thing you could make. That's the thing. So I suppose if you have no idea, better to just ask around, get a general idea. But you know, I kind of feel bad for the people who never talk on Discord or probably never even check Discord. Some of them are probably doing Rocking Horse, and they're just not gonna do well. They're probably not gonna get top 1,200 or something. Well, here I am just randomly placing trees down. I should at the very least start making an insane amount of lumber. And also make wood. Even though I only have one hatchet hank down. Let me temporarily place my juniors here. I'll move them later. Well, this is gonna be a long one, no cash boost, yeah. So I did mention in the video it might be a good idea to transition to chromium and sell that. Okay, hopefully I rotated all these, I don't even remember anymore. Actually, let me stop placing trees. I don't remember if I rotated them all, that's gonna be an issue. If I don't rotate the trees correctly, my wood rate will be off, and then just... it's not gonna make the same amount of toy tractor. Martin, hello! Oh, see, Money says so nice we get a lumber mill at the start. Right. I just like immediately ignore it and delete it. Martin also says, so how many lumberjack NFT you have? Just the Hatchet Hank family. The same amount I've always had. I will talk more about the lumberjack NFT though. If you guys paid attention, it did sell out within 7.5 hours technically. I saw 6.5 hours, but there was one sale that didn't go through, so I think it sold out in 7.5 hours. Which it kind of suspected that would happen after they released the 40% off. I talked about this on the last stream, that at 350 bucks nobody would buy it. Well, not nobody, sorry, I didn't say that. That only like the top players would buy it. But if they had priced it around 250 bucks, then a lot of people would buy it. And you know what they did? They put a sale and they priced it at 210, which I think is underpriced. I think they underpriced it. That's insane to say. It's happened before though. They did that with I think Nourish Barnes or some other NFT. So yeah, they put out a sale, which is a really smart move. That's actually a smart thing that Gala did on that one. They put out a sale to fix the price, even though they underpriced it, but that's fine because it still managed to sell out. They could have sold it for 250 and it probably would have still sold out, to be honest. But you know, that's kind of strange. I'm wondering, did they are they listening to me, or did they just come up with that by themselves, or what the heck happened there? Why would they all of a sudden just put that NFT on sale? Even without the discount, it would have sold. It probably wouldn't have sold out at 350, but several would have been purchased. Probably even a third of them would have been purchased at the regular price. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they put that on sale out of all the NFTs available. That's the one they put on sale. That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's a good NFT. It saves at least 2 spaces. Honestly, it probably saves 3 because it doesn't require the road. Something I wasn't considering. Maybe even saves 4 spaces if you bunch up a bunch of them, you know, because they're 3x3 in size. And I'm sure some people bought extras to flip. That's just how it goes. But yeah, that's what happened with the legendary lumberjack NFT. Interesting. I do suspect that they might pull the same trick with some other NFTs as well. Either new ones or old ones. You know, Black Friday is coming up, or in the Christmas sales. That's usually when they put NFTs on sales. The Gala price is drowning? Yeah, it is. A lot of crypto is, but I mean, specifically Gala is also not doing good. But can anyone confirm Chromium selling costs? Last I checked, it was 46,000 each, so 460,000 per 10. Is it a bug? Maybe. It might be a bug, but at this point, they're not gonna fix it mid-comp. They might fix it after the competition ends, but there's like almost no chance they fix it right now. Martin says, oh, did not expect, but we have time to go. Suddenly you found a sale and army of NFT lumberjack. What do you mean? Grassmere, they should listen to you? Maybe some things, but I don't think it would be a good idea to listen to everything I have to say. Look, if they're gonna listen to everything I had to say, they better start paying me. I might as well work for Gala at that point. Okay, I gotta get the loggers built. You know, because I don't have legendary lumberjacks, I gotta build loggers. But that's fine. Carbon says if they are listening, maybe they will at the watch an ad and get a reward idea. I mean, I'm not really sure what to tell you on that one. I believe we had this conversation before, and I know you're like making, you know, that's what Eternal Paradox does, but like for Townstar, I don't know. I guess watch an ad. Watch a 1-minute ad to clear 1 spoiled soil, and then they start filling up the map with spoiled soil, so you're forced to watch an ad or spend gems, right? I probably shouldn't even be saying that, to be honest. I'm sorry I said that. They should pay you too? Yeah. Right, I'm getting wood and lumber, and I'm getting cash, so it's going as good as it can go, I suppose. I put down almost all the rows. I'm gonna go ahead and put down birdhouses and rose bushes while I'm waiting around here. I think I only need like 8 mil, and then I can get rid of my glass rush, and then just focus on building. Oops. Not like it matters. Birdmaster skin. When am I gonna use the Birdmaster skin? Oh no, I got a glow. Alright, so I'll wait the couple of seconds so you guys can see it. I mean, almost everyone watching probably already got a globe anyways. I knew I'd get 1 globe. I didn't think I'd get it this early though, so I might get another globe. So as you can see, after about 10 seconds, a pop-up will come out saying disconnected. So if you keep clicking, you can click away from that pop-up. And I believe about 10 seconds after this, it should just completely gray screen it, I believe. I'll wait a few seconds. I have offline mode turned on anyways. But I want to see if the same thing happens, because I think it only took about 10 or 15 seconds for it to gray screen last time. Maybe it's not going to gray screen this time. I don't know. You may want to reload. Probably should reload. Okay, it's not even gray screening me, huh? Well, maybe it won't do it all the time. I don't think the update's, I actually don't think it's as good as I thought it was. Last time, when I got the globe yesterday, it did actually, like, gray out my screen to force me to reload. This time it's not doing it, so maybe yesterday was a coincidence. So this is still a problem because a new player could have just accidentally clicked through that. They still wouldn't have realized they're disconnected. They don't know what this globe means, and they would have kept playing for like the next 3 hours, and then all of their progress would be lost, right? We're still almost in the same situation. Just practically like the only thing they did was add a pop-up message that you can click through. I thought that it would gray screen every single time, but it doesn't seem to be doing that, which sucks. So I'll just refresh manually. I'm gonna assume that it just doesn't gray screen you. So I was wrong about that. And that is not a good thing. The newbies will still get kind of screwed there. They should jump scare us after 10 seconds. Yeah, that actually probably would work. Yeah, they should do that for Halloween, actually, or the Halloween competition. Do we have a competition running through Halloween? Not really. Well, the competition ends on Halloween, since it's a Friday. Right, I don't really care about finishing this like too fast either. I'm not trying to speedrun this one. Juicy says, they say Townstar improved disconnection flow incoming. No more worrying about the globe after 60 seconds of being disconnected. The game will auto kick to prevent progress loss. I swear I waited at least 60 seconds there, right? I'm pretty sure I waited at least 60 seconds. Yeah, because it didn't kick me out. It kicked me out pretty quickly yesterday, though. It was less than 60 seconds. It was like maybe 20. Alright, the loggers are built, so let's get started on building everything else, basically. But these competitions where they're mostly just honey and honeycomb, it's kind of simple the more you do it, because you can basically use the same setup as usual. Like this setup that I'm doing, I've done it several times. I lost count already. I've done it at least 5 times. Because I mean, it works, so like, why would I do it much differently? Definitely gonna be a lot of pottery shops. Okay, I can try to place on birdhouses again. That's what I was supposed to do. Let me actually make more lumber as well. All right, that's fine. Oh, let me turn on guided blades, that's what it is. There. Who was it that suggested the lumberjack NFC again? Does anyone remember? I think I had mentioned it on my Discord server. Also, there's another NFC coming that reduces the craft time of all the boxing facilities. I mean, we already have one like that. It's the Epic Boxing Facility already does that. But the other one is, I assume, a Halloween theme because it's a vampire skin. It's a vampire skin for the boxing facility worker. That comes in 4 different rarities and it reduces the craft time of all the boxing facilities, is what it says. Don't know how they'll go about selling that. But I guess we'll find out soon. I am assuming that they're gonna come out with different types of these skins. And since it comes in different rarities, it will more than likely be a gacha sale. Since it's been a while since they've done those, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oops. Martin says, no, I miss your answer to me. Scene I put sound of seen Uncle called. Oh, bad timing? Okay. Oh, you mean to your previous comment? The lumberjack one? I didn't buy any legendary lumberjacks, no. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Oh, whoops. So I can do this right here. That works. Oh, look at that, I have no lumber. Crazy. And Chala Gunadeep, hello. Hey Dub, I'm late to the party. Good day, good luck, thank you. Oh, it's Homeboy? Okay, hello Homeboy. Different account right there. Martin says I can now actually cheap make things with 3D printer. Oh yeah, you had told me about the 3D printer. Hopefully that's fun. I've never messed with those, so like I don't know basically anything about them. Because like I think the only reason I would get a 3D printer is if I could make a business out of printing stuff and selling it. That's like the only reason why I would get a 3D printer is what I'm thinking. Like I understand like somebody might get it for, you know, make things for fun or a hobby. I don't know, that's just the way I think about it. Oh, weird. My visualizer has something that's a little wrong. Shoot. Though I think I did take a picture of the build, so I'll check that later. It's like one extra warehouse for some reason. It's not supposed to. Rock says Chromium is still 46k or 48k for anyone who's interested. Yeah, 40. I think it should be 46k, no? Not 48, but okay, yeah. It's still a 10 times cash boost is what he meant. Oh yeah, I'm sure, Martin, like, you know, you need to know what you're doing, right? To properly use a 3D printer. Okay, I can move the Tesla. And yeah, that's fine. Whoops. Here goes the process of slowly turning them all around and turning them on. Fox says, yes, 46k and 48.3 with oopsie. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. $46k for each or for all 10? It's for each. So if you sell 10, that's 460k. It's not the intended value. For some reason, it supposedly has been like that for a while. I don't know if that's true, but I believe that's what somebody had said on Discord. It's been incorrect for a while now. It's been 10 times more than what it should have been. It's actually quite possible that some people have been using that strategy for a while. Though considering we don't make, like, well, I mean, how many times do we really make Chromium? I don't think it happens that often. I may be wrong though. I use Chromium stands all the time, but I mean, the no NFT builds I've done, I don't feel like I use Chromium that often. We'll send my first 100 item sale for Gold Rush in 30 minutes. Ooh, a lot of gold. Martin says, tomorrow gonna print a half engine block that is a pencil holder. Okay. Yeah, Martin says, last time I forgot to start the cows to milk. Why was it not making tomorrow early to work? So complex build for sure, no. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about them adding cow posts to the milk barns is that you need to remember to turn on the milk craft now. Well, this one does go like that. So yeah, that's a little bit of an annoyance, right? Okay, I feel like maybe I should turn off some of these now so I can get some wood on the woodshed. Okay, that's probably fine. Almost 40 minutes in. I do have all the cash that I need now. So I can get rid of this stuff. So let's see here. Ives, actually you're on the stream, aren't you? Ives, are you done with the natural energy plant? Should I swap it out for the stars and stripes? Rock says, I realized the chromium error over the weekend and mentioned it on your Discord. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was probably you that mentioned it. You go ahead? Okay. Okay, this will be my copper setup right here. I guess as soon as I have wood to finish building those. Putting the puzzle pieces in place. Did I have Grand Oaks turned on? I think I did. I don't even remember anymore. I think I did. Okay, it looks like those trees are rotated correctly as well, so I'm gonna keep placing the rest of them. Plan Bob, just got my first invisible building and no more globes. Connection is actually pretty stable. Well, I'm not hearing comments every 2 minutes about somebody getting a globe right now, so you might be right. Maybe they improved it. I can't tell. I think it's too early to tell, actually. Email account stuff. Hello. Hello. He says dub. Or doob. I'm not sure what the U there is. Release the benefactor files. Oh, they're still on my desk. They're waiting to get reviewed. I'm just messing around, guys. Martin says, I should not know this, but I saw High Trump do coffee with coconut and honey. What? High Trump? Tastes like Malibu, the cocoa alcoholic drink. What do you mean you should not know that? Why should you not know that? Also, Kai Trump? Not Trump? Herb says, I haven't got a globe yet, knock on wood. Okay. Rub-a-dub-dub. So yes, I just tried. Tastes good. Honestly, I don't think I've had alcohol in like a month. That's crazy. I mean, I might be wrong, but as far as I can remember, maybe it's been a month. Also, those badges are, yeah, these badges are in the wrong spot. Just realized that. Now, of course, I say that, and I probably will drink this week. But it just, you know, I really don't drink that much. Oh, the granddaughter. Okay, I had no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, my only legendary styling ride goes here, of course. I only have one of them. And I gotta build the North Pole Creation Labs. I have an insane amount of ceramic bowls. So far, so good. I do have 2 Wizard Workshop NFTs. So you got Cooper, Crystal Reindeer, copper panning sites. Yeah, they're rotated like that. 1 Cloverfield. One of these beehives does not have enough nectar for the honeycomb. That's just how it is. I need to get rid of those and build the rest of the beehives. Also, I'm not sure what goes here. Let me see. Okay, a beekeeper goes here. That makes sense. I am a town star? Thank you. You might be right. Maybe we're all town stars, you know? Alright. I still need to finish up the beehives, but I might as well turn these on. Also, my warehouses are just like completely full of bowls. I think all the ceramic, or all the all the pottery shops are turned on, I mean. It should be all completely turned on and working. So I just need to finish up the beehives. That needs energy. Am I still making energy? I am not, but I'll turn it back on. So I do need to get rid of these, so I can build out the rest of the beehives. Very close to finishing. This will be under an hour finish at this rate. Now I need to carefully rotate all of these 3 times, which is kind of annoying that I have to do it this slowly. The ones touching the road I don't believe need to be rotated. They should already be facing the road. Actually, this one's also honeycomb, my bad. These 2 are honey. Only this was as easy as it is on the planner, the Townstar Playbook planner. I would have been done rotating these 5 minutes ago. But it must be done to be competitive. Okay, this one's honeycomb because it has 6 nectar. Almost done with the beehives at least. Alright, the last 3 are honeycomb. Idea to 3D print all the NFT you have in place. So of each one, so you see for Rio how many types and so how many are you able to get in the room where you have them. Well, it depends how big the 3D print versions are. So what would you really do with them other than collect them, right? Planet Bob says, you know what I will buy gems for? Auto build. If I can pay gems so that the game just makes my build that I made in practice, I probably will. Interesting idea. If they made a way to do that, I'm sure it would be insanely expensive to the point where you would not do that. Because you'd probably have to pay for gems, for all the materials, all the cash. I would assume that'd just be way too expensive that nobody would do it. Unless they reprice everything. I mean, the current pricing for stuff for the gems is terrible. But yeah, interesting idea. Simone says that'd be pretty cool, like Lucy the dog 3D printed. Could be. I would assume people already 3D print like dogs, right? You know, like sculptures of dogs at least, not actual dogs. That's another thing. Alright, I should be able to turn on the rest of these. So go crazy on the lumber production. This should be rotated. Everything should be turned on. I have some toy tractors here, for some reason. Let me get to 25 energy and then I'll sell it. I don't think I need to build anything else, as far as I can tell. A 3D printed Hank Sr. would be cool, sure. Okay, I do need to finish placing the spooky set and then put on the effect cards. That should be it. Okay, let me... Okay. I replaced the woodshed with the road. Okay, and then I'll set... Yeah, I'll set up auto, so might as well. I still need to do the effect cards though. Copper... let's do 30. I think some of this stuff I had at 30. I don't need to sell glue, but like I might as well if it gets to a really high number. I don't remember if I overproduced glue. Yeah, this is just in case. No, not lumber. Horse, toy tractor. Is that it? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, maybe that's it. And now effect cards. 90 toy tractors good for top 400 depth rud. It sounds good. It sounds good enough. Might even be close to top 225, I would think. It might even be top 225, no? 90 toy tractors? But let's see here. What do I need to turn on now? Crafty copper knowledge. I don't think that one's... whatever. Let me not think. Okay, that's what happens when I don't think. I turn on the wrong effect card. Not like it matters, I know. It would be easier to just have an apply all button and just not have to think about it at all. Okay, I think they're all on. All the important ones anyways. I can reset the production monitor, I can name my town. The only available spot I have, I believe, is this little spot right here. Double dub trophies. 33. I think it's done. And of course, I have to wait and see to make sure. I'm also getting hungry. Very hungry. Some people got their first globe. Juxie says, if finish fast 90 can be top 225. Okay. Wilson, I usually rank 225 to 400. 250 rank. My rate was 75 per hour. Okay. Lazy DC became a member. Thank you so much, Lazy DC, for joining Team Dub. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the rule on my Discord as well. While I wait for the production monitor to spit out some numbers, and hopefully they're accurate. Whenever I had the globe, all I had to do was refresh. I was just answering some question I saw on Discord. It's the same globe as usual. It's not any different. Frank, hello. Well done, brother. So blessed. Thank you. Appreciate it. My guess is, well, first of all, the production rate. This should do 545 per hour if it works exactly like it did in the practice server, which I believe that should be top 10, right? I'm consistently getting top 10, even accounting for the new NFT they sold that I'm sure some top players bought, right? I should still be good for top 10. This is a heavy wood meta, as you can see, but the chromium stand helps out so much in this one that it should basically guarantee top 10 for me, just from the chromium stand alone. That's not really true because of all the passive clay lumps and diamond bomb, diamond charge station, all of that. Okay, all the NFTs are going to get me top 10 on this one, as well as the way I use them, of course. Where exactly in top 10? I mean, I think I guessed it pretty accurately on the last competition. I will guess. I'm I'm going to guess 8th place again, just for the fun of it, right? I'm just putting out numbers for fun. I'm guessing that I will get 8th place again on this one. So we'll see how that works out. Thundula says you get the big disconnect screen now. Well, I didn't really get it. I mean, it's like a disconnect pop-up, but like, you just click and it goes away. Martin says globe, I read earlier, after 60 seconds it should be restored. Well, supposedly after 60 seconds it kicks you out if it's not restored. So like, it'll still attempt to reconnect, but like, I think it only successfully reconnects like 1% of the time. I have had it reconnect correctly. Like the globe goes away and you should be connected to the server again. But that's very rare. I'm sure we had this conversation before. If you see the globe, you're just better off refreshing right away.
And I've been thinking about you.
How's it looking on the 5-minute mark? Actually, I don't think I took pictures of all my production rates. Also, what's the craft time for this? 7 seconds? Yeah, that's right. It's like almost right. I feel like the oak wood's a little too low. It could just be that it's only been running for 5 minutes. That is probably the reason. Can't really do much else about that. So like if I take away a tree farm and add another oak tree farm, then eventually I'll just run out of lumber. So okay, I just hope that it works out correctly eventually. If it only does 525 per hour, too bad, I guess. I might get 9th instead of 8th, but yeah, hopefully it works itself out. Of course, I'll keep this running for like an hour anyways before I go offline. But like, I don't think there's anything I can change. Like the oak trees are rotated correctly. I think as long as all the trees are rotated correctly, it should be fine. And then all these. Okay, I guess I just have to be patient. Should be all good. Martin says if the game had no more bugs, what would you think? Would that bother you? No bugs? I don't think no bugs would bother me. Something else, we'll find something else to complain about though. I just say that realistically, right? Right now we complain about the bugs because we should, they're annoying. The disconnects at least. That's the main thing people are complaining about is the disconnects. You could call that a bug too, but it's mostly just a disconnect. But right, let's say they fix the disconnects, awesome, right? Well, then we'll complain about the bugs. Let's say they fix the bugs, and then we'll complain about things that aren't bugs, but seem unfair, right? And by some miracle they fix that, we'll complain about something else. That's just how it goes. I hope nobody takes offense to that. It's just the way it is. You know, we always want something fixed or something improved. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Townstar with no bugs. Do we even know a moment? No, probably not. It's tough. You would think with the amount of money they put into this game, there really shouldn't be any bugs, but I guess that's the issue with a live service game. And I know there's live service games out there that are like insane, have a lot of money sank into them, and even then they still have bugs. They probably don't have as many bugs, but they'll still have bugs. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. I mean, can we really call this a AAA game? We can't. Yeah. Martin says, yeah, always was complaining about NFT in all sorts of ways. Huge storms in Discord, yeah. Yeah, like the sales, yeah, you can complain about the sales, you could complain about the price of NFTs. You could complain that it's not fair. I mean, you would be right, but I mean, it's the game. I mean, I don't know how they do all this, but yeah, the bugs don't really surprise me. I mean, the Townstar Playbook Planner, right? I made a lot of updates to it, and basically every update has some kind of bug that I have to end up fixing. Though I don't think there will be like much more updates to make. I feel like the planner that I'm working on, it's to a point where it has a bunch of stuff that I think is really good. I can't really think of much more that would help, that would actually get used. Of course, I'm always hearing out what my supporters are saying about it, or anybody that has access to it, right? To see what could possibly be improved. I know, like, maybe the resizing could be improved. That one's kind of tricky because people have different screens and stuff, so I still have to look into that at some point. But basically my point is, you add something new, it probably does add a bug somewhere. Or there probably are bugs we don't even know about, even in Townstar, who knows. Right, like the chromium thing, it's boosted, that's probably a bug. I don't think people caught that. Who knows how long it's been boosted for. I'm just checking Discord right now. Let's see, Toy Tractor 533. Okay. Lumber's gonna start overproducing. And it's the oak wood. I can tell that oak wood is basically the reason why it's not doing as well as it should be. I guess what I can try doing is refreshing it one more time. Maybe it's the way that my lumber mills are rotated. But they should be rotated correctly. I'm not seeing any obvious issues with those. Maybe I forgot to rotate a tree? But I don't see any obvious issues with any of the trees. Tricky. Okay, I'm gonna reset the production monitor. I'll run it for like another 10 or 15 minutes and I think that's it. I'm just gonna go with that rate. I mean, I'll keep running it, but like in 10 to 15 minutes, that'll be it for the stream. I'll eat some leftovers. Good thing is I have plenty of leftovers right now. And after I'm done with that, I'll see how it's doing, and then I probably won't make any changes because I can't think of anything. And then I'll go offline. With whatever rate it says. Unless it's that rate. Okay, there we go.
I don't wanna go without you, without you. I don't wanna go without you, without you. I don't wanna go without you, without you. I don't wanna go without you, without you.
Can some people still like not get into the game at all? Somebody had told me that was happening to them, I think yesterday. I don't know if that got resolved. I don't know why that was happening. I don't know why that's happening to some people.
I don't wanna go without you, without you. I don't wanna go without you, without you. I don't wanna go without you, without you. I don't wanna go without you, without you.
That's too bad. The Oakwood rate is still not that good. I'm gonna take another look at the picture I took of my practice build. Actually, that's not the issue. I just realized that. My math is off. It's 4 oak wood for each one. Rotate? No, that's not even the issue. I'm dumb. I just realized it. I wasn't doing the math correctly. I only need 2200 oak wood, not 2300. Oak wood's not the issue. It's 4 oak wood per tractor, and I can do 545. So that means I would only use 2180 oak wood. So oak wood's not the issue. I'm making enough of it. So what actually is the issue? Am I missing something, or are they just walking slower? Is it possible one of these isn't even working at all? Did I forget to turn one on? That's what it is. Okay. I forgot to turn one on. Wow. So you can see the Z's. I didn't even realize that. We found the issue. That's what it was. It was pretty close too, even without one of them. But as you can tell, I need all of them working. So I'm gonna reset it again. I don't know what I was thinking about the oak wood. Yeah, I took another look at the picture I took, and I'm like, wait, it's making the same amount of oak wood, so that's not the issue. Then I did the math in my head. I don't know, for some reason I thought I needed 2400 oak wood, but no, I need 2200. Okay, now it'll work. Also, what's going on here? Did I forget to build a pottery shop? Did I just now notice this? What the heck? What is this? Why is there a spot here? Do I even need that pottery shop though? I might not. It's kind of an awkward gap, but I don't think I need that pottery shop. I don't even want to, like... It wouldn't be that hard to build, to be honest, but like, let me just put a road here and pretend that that's how it was supposed to be this whole time. Yeah, because I only need 2200 bowls. That's assuming the honey and honeycomb are like perfect though. No, that should be completely fine. Yeah, I don't even need that pottery shop. That's a mistake I could afford to make. Forgetting to turn something on is a mistake I can't afford, but forgetting to build a pottery shop, that's completely okay. So once again, let's do 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and that'll probably be it. Well, how's everybody else's build going? Are you in the process of selling chromium at this point, or you're only selling gold? Are you close to done? I would assume most people aren't. It would probably take people 2 to 3 hours to finish this one. It's my guess. In the meantime, I also want to check NFT Harbor to see if there's something new there. Herb says, I think Stars and Stripes don't reduce the building costs in the TSPP, just experimenting with it. Let me actually check that. I don't remember, you might be right. I feel like it's supposed to, but I never properly tested it. Can I pull this up? Might as well. Okay, that's with fireworks set. Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, does it affect the wages? Okay, it does the wages but not the total build cost. Alright, thank you for pointing that out. You're right, it should lower the build cost as well.
So much fun.
Let me actually type that in the team dev chat so I don't forget.
We were young. We were young, we had time.
That's an easy thing to fix anyways. It's not something I checked if it was working properly. It's no big issue, but I was wondering how much money I needed after building my 4 nuclear power plants, and I saw a strange number. Love the tool, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's good to have the right numbers there. Wilson says, I spent 500 Gala for 3 Miranda skin, NFT Harbor. Only missing pack 6, which I don't. Why more expensive than another pack? Why is it more expensive? I've no idea. I feel there's some skins that I might have like extra, but I'm not sure if it's pack 6. It might only be pack 10. I was gonna check NFT Harbor to see if I could maybe somehow find the leak for the next competition. I doubt it though. Like sometimes you might get an idea by the next NFT they're selling. That is, if they've created it yet. Okay, so I don't actually know who suggested the Lumberjack NFT. I know in the town hall they said AU. I'm not exactly sure who they were referring to. But there's nothing on NFT Harbor for lemons. I don't think it's gonna be lemonade yet. Oh, I got a globe, huh? I only just realized it because I saw the disconnect message. Well, the good news is I can see that the tractor rate's correct now. It's doing 545. So I don't believe there should be any issues now. Let's see if it disconnects me. And oh my god, the tractor rate's going crazy now with the globe. Yeah, I'll wait around and see if it actually disconnects me or auto kicks me this time. And then I'll refresh it and then that'll probably be it. Yeah, it could be. Some people overprice this stuff they're trying to sell. I don't know, I'm not getting auto kicked. The rates are still going. course, my stars aren't going up anymore. Not on here. Makes sense. And the rate keeps going higher and higher. Or it feels like it. Okay, yeah, if I don't get disconnected in like 2 minutes, there's no way that it's just... The whole kick you out after 60 seconds thing doesn't work. So their attempt to fix this, not very good. All they really managed to do is make a pop-up that says you got disconnected. You got another globe. Yeah, I know. And the only reason I haven't refreshed is to test if it's gonna auto kick me out, and apparently it's just not doing it. I'm done with the build anyways. I'm not really losing anything. It's gonna run offline and it's doing the correct rate now. I think the only reason it's showing higher numbers is because I had extra resources that weren't being used. But it will eventually stabilize to 545. Didn't work for me either. Yeah, the auto kick doesn't work, so their updates basically just to pop up. It's just not that good. I mean, they said they improved the connection issues or something, right? Like less people should get disconnected. I don't know if that's true yet. I think it might take a couple competitions to know for sure. Yeah, I mean, it didn't work. I'm gonna refresh it. I'm gonna get back in here. Just try to do another 1 hour test if I can. Oh, wrong one. That was NFT Harbor. Hold on. I was trying to see if there was like a new Townstar NFT that was obvious to find. I did see there's a logger costume for Vox. That's new, I think. At least nobody seems to own it. I mean, if the team watches this, another NFT that would do well is Expert Beekeeper. And that's basically, that would be a beekeeper house that has 2 workers. So it would be Expert Fisherman, but it would be for beekeepers. That's it. Make it work the same way. People would buy a beekeeper house NFT for sure. Just the amount of times we do the honeycomb setup, beehive setup, I should say. You use beekeepers pretty often, I think, and they're really slow. At least they feel slow. So having an NFT that takes up a quarter spot, has 2 workers, and they move way faster, that saves you a good amount of space. Of course, it has to be priced correctly. And really, the only reason I even have the Expert Fisherman is because they were on sale at one point where they were 50% off. So I'm like, all right, I get 2 of them. I might be wrong. Maybe they were 40% off or 30%. I remember them being on sale. I think they were 50% off. Who knows? besides that, I mean, I think that's it. And if anybody has any last minute questions or things they want to share, feel free to ask. I have been thinking about the build showcases. I mean, I hope people will continue to find them helpful, of course. For the month of October, I don't know if I'll do all build showcases for every single week. I think I'm gonna do one community build showcase event, or maybe I'll award early access keys to the Townstar Playbook Planner. I said I would possibly do that, so I might do that for this next month. I don't know. I was thinking of focusing on something else and not doing a build showcase every single week. So maybe that means there'd be like 2 weeks where I don't do a build showcase. I'm not completely sure. I'm sure some people will be upset. But I do also want to focus on working on something else that, all I can say is it's an idea. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe there won't be a build showcase every single week. That's what I'm thinking right now. Oh yeah. Beekeeper apartments would be insane. I was just reading that. Townstar team thanks Dub, that was a good idea. Yeah, right. If I really wanted to, I could just message Ginobili that, but whatever. Let them do their research, I suppose. So I'm sure they have ideas. Or they're apparently reading the Townstar Ideas channel or whatever. Was this time? Yeah, I'm gonna keep this running. All right, that's gonna be everything. Thanks, Dub. Of course, thank you, Rachel. Thank you, everybody, for being here and hanging out. And hopefully your build is doing well. And you didn't forget to turn buildings on, or else your rate would mess up. But yeah, I should see you all on Friday for the end of the competition. And then we'll figure out what other crazy thing they're gonna make us do. Take care, everybody. I'll see you all later.